And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players, hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant, and it's Shepherd in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Here's Thompson into the lane, rebounded by Allen. It's stolen by Shepherd, and it's the Rockets on the break, and finished off by Shepherd.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Garland. KD against Hunter. Mitchell looking it over. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. KD against Hunter. Outside Durant. Over Hunter. And that one off the back of the rim and in. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
The 3 from Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
The Cavaliers pull it in.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Mobley kicks to Garland. Pass to Hunter. Here's Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach for a bit. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
The feet are what made that play happen inside for Shepherd.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in.
Number 1, Max Strus.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. He's looking for Mobley and finds him.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Thompson against Strus. Thompson kicks to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 on the clock. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. And Donovan Mitchell's subbed in for Max Strus. The free throw drops for Hunter. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Mitchell with the steal. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And the defense can't do anything more to stop Ball on the drive. I mean, he's good at using his size to help him convert through contact.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Tips it up. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got his second bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Şengün with this 3-900. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Thompson. 2 on the clock. Hunter, no good. The Rockets trail. Lets it go with the 3. KD's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass the ball. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. And stolen by Thompson. Here he goes. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Smith in the post. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous... After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't...
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then it's Ball. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Tyson in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Eason finds Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Got a piece of it. Here's Strus. Good D by Thompson.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Ball, the pass to Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here's Nance. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Larry Nance.
The very definition of a high flyer. Larry Nance, my goodness.
And And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Ball to pass to Nance. He nails it, and we're tied up. Nance has got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Nance. Sam Merrill comes in for Mitchell, and it's Garland in for Ball.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. A kick out to Mobley. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Shepard. And the Rockets lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Guys?
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hunter comes in for Sam Merrill. DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
I like the touch from Shepard finishing around the rim.
And here's Garland for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Shot by Eason, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Launches a 3. Garland, no good.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Pass to Eason. And here's Thompson. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And that one's good, Mitchell. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Garland feeling it out a little bit. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half.
You see the quickness of Garland on display right there. He's working amongst the trees, no problem.
Durant against Hunter. Takes a 3. Durant drains it from distance.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Thompson.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. It did there.
Look at KD going to work inside.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Mobley finds Mitchell. Thompson with it. Oh!
Goodness. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Garland. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Mobley wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mobley's got 10.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Durant inside. Guarded by Garland. Makes it off the glass.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Got it up. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the... Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our Players of the Week. For the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. You'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Shepard out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. Mitchell outside. Mobley kicks to Hunter. They get it back. Outside Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good from outside. Houston leading by 6. Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Mitchell outside. Hunter, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Durant against Hunter. Takes the 3. KD with the bucket. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
There's Garland. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Garland. 6 to shoot. Pass to Allen. That one, no good. Great defense that time from Şengün.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Allen. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
For his size, Şengün with incredible moves and body control.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Allen. Now Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Houston.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Inside. Stolen by Durant. And it's the Rockets on the break. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Mitchell in for Max Strus.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
Out to Smith. Fires the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell in the corner. There's the triple. They get it back. Mobley. Oh!
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And Şengün throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tomlin's checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Evan Mobley. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. KD on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Mitchell against Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Ball.
First team foul.
Rockets leading by 16. VanVleet passes to KD. Kicks it out to VanVleet. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred VanVleet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Strus passes the ball. Here's Tomlin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. In the corner, Şengün with it. 4 on the clock. Unloads. VanVleet can't get it to go. And So it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Tomlin in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Here's Şengün. In the corner, it's Eason. Şengün inside. Covered by Mitchell. Şengün with the bucket.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
KD finds Eason. On the wing, Thompson. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
For the Cavaliers, Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Lonzo Ball. And a change for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. The 3 from Garland. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Durant against Strus. The 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. KD's got 16 points here in the second half. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Tomlin. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Tomlin. Here's Merrill. And another miss by Cleveland.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Şengün with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland picks one up. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of. Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Mobley against Şengün. Out to Smith for the 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Şengün. Outside, KD. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Şengün against Mobley. Now, here's Şengün. Over Allen. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Outside Garland. For 3, Mitchell. Rockets with the rebound. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Here's Mitchell. Buries the 20-footer. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Houston. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
You know, the thinking is defensively, you're trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant and his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
And both free throws good for Durant. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The free throw drops for Hunter. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Durant attacking, and the layup's good off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching.